Hello everyone and welcome back to Dananronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Today we are finally going to go into the first class trial and find out who killed Sayaka. So let's go ahead and load our game in right here. Right where the door is. Okay, it is time. Let's go ahead and enter. Where is this gonna take us? Okay, there's everyone. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Then we can reveal all the details of Makoto's crime. We didn't do it! So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
You'll be waiting. Okay, what am I supposed to do? The elevator? I guess I had no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me how to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembled with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Oh! The steel box descended with a heavy clunking sound towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when the time has finally come. Rather than that, is it not like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close.
Well now.
Okay, everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. Bro, you gotta quit with this deadly crap. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh my god. Okay. I literally just started and you want me to save already? Okay. Open e-handbook? I don't think I need to. I'm good. I'm ready. Let's go. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
That's so
Don't
stupid.
be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friend Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Oh my god.
Friendship penetrates.
Bro.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Yeah.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
It's Monokuma's.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noted, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Okay. Sure, tell me about it. You'll find non-stop debates. Without pause. Okay, lies and contradictions. Truth bullets to refute what they say. Okay, that's what we found from the investigation. Use the mouse to aim and then fire with the left. Okay. Okay, truth bullets and statements. Okay, escape is like controls and stuff, like bullets, like evidence. Okay, evidence of struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong. There was scratches everywhere. What are you talking about?
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Yeah,
With the way things
scratches.
had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Make your argument. Okay. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had.
No, it's in the kitchen.
No, that's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
I did not kill her.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kyoko.
We can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Boy, shut up. You are so suspicious right
I
now.
don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Okay. Concentrate by holding space key. Oh, while you're concentrating, time will slow down. Okay. Steady your aim. Okay. Alright, so I can slow down with space. I'm gonna try that real quick. Just to make sure. Awie's account.
So I guess there's no question
Okay.
the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But
Awie's
where does that
account.
get us?
must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
Nobody.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Allie was there.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
We're not.
Go ahead and say it all. You
We didn't
want.
kill her.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and the knives were all still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall.
Yeah, I still don't know how it disappeared.
Yeah.
Like a secret entrance? Secret entrance to the kitchen?
At one point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Okay, so like, I guess the mastermind of that murder.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
He's just giving out advice.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way!
I gotta take this thing off. I gotta take this hoodie thing off. Oh my god, it's getting hot in here and it's not just the case. Oh, I gotta get this off. Things are getting heated up. Oh, let me get back into it.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, Sakura.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
Yeah.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together.
Sakura's the girl.
It's unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
Yeah.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Bro, how can you not tell? She's literally wearing like a schoolgirl outfit.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Then why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko Sayaka? Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
And you didn't tell me that in the first place? So she's the one who had to grab the knife. There's no secret entrance then, so it had to be Sayaka. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife in the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, She was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
I don't really like Hifumi. I'm not gonna lie.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they'll blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Hangman's Gambit? Okay. Okay, important phrases related to the incident in question. From letters flying around. Okay, so like Hangman? Shoot them in the right order. Left to click. Suffer damage, okay. Okay. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, hair. 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 I hit that A so many times. What the heck? I need R. R. Are you serious? How many times do I have to hit it to get it? Oh my god. Yeah, the lint roller.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Not Sayaka, but the killer.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have
Yeah.
had to do something about the body itself.
It's the killer.
Not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of
Yeah.
course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
We've been saying that the whole time.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
Yeah.
Do you remember, Makoto?
They broke our lock, and our lock had this like thing where you had to kind of push it in and push it up. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence proves that is the object they broke. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Door frame. Press key. What? Oh. Wait, what? What? I thought I got it. Oh, okay, you wanted not the door frame, but the knob. Okay. Okay, I messed that up.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
There's not a lock on
You
it.
still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I almost didn't notice at first, but is this the key point here? Sure. What do I need to learn? Weak spots. Lie or contradiction? Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to reveal what they said, but you'll lower your trust. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what they want me to do then. Okay, make your argument. Bedroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Mm-hmm.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the killer ran
Oh,
out.
it's like a false one. Okay, it's like a false
They got into the
shooty.
bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, you can't lock it. Yeah, you can't lock it.
That's wrong.
Okay, so what they meant is some of them are like, gonna trick you, that they're not wrong. Okay.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom was also locked. The toolkit, yeah. They didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, important detail was it took place in my room.
I got it!
Yeah. They thought it was a girl's
Someone
room.
must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I
Mhm.
would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
that is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Yeah, if you vote wrong, you're all gonna die.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Yeah, because Sayaka would have locked the door, like she
Maybe
said.
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the
No, we
culprit
switched
picked it up.
keys.
That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah, and we switched our keys.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
She said she wasn't gonna let anyone in, though.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Bro.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. The right answer was there. There's no way she'd let someone in her room. What is it? Oh, yeah, the keys. Yeah.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Mm-hmm. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What is that? There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the room wrong, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Hina, can you stop talking?
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
In the note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door.
But
to let
who?
them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
And why?
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
How do we know it's the guy, though?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Well, yeah.
Very well then. Pay attention.
The bullets. Hee. Make your argument. Okay, dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
That one? Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
We switched
The
rooms.
nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Why are you looking so sweaty? I think it's you because of the name behind Sayaka. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. It was Sayaka. She's the only one who knew.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Mm-hmm.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But who was it?
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
But how the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Yeah, here. Sayaka's wrist.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yeah, it's from the sword.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword. Right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Oh my god, more? Multiple truth bullets. Okay, only one? You have to combine the right truth bullets? What? Okay. Q to circle through. Okay. Or the mouse. Okay, yeah, I'll use the mouse. Q's kind of stupid. Okay. What are we talking about here then? Probably the replica sword?
When the fight
No.
broke out,
Yeah.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Mm-hmm.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Oh. Never mind.
Shoot!
Sorry, Makoto. I made you look stupid.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword,
Uh-huh.
and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Maybe let me listen to the whole thing.
Sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
Mm-hmm.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden
What?
away.
This one? Oh my god! Which one is it?
Shoot!
Oh! Wait.
When the fighting broke out,
We're talking about the replica
culprit
sword.
grabbed the sword, and And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Huh. Okay, I think it's Toko. Yeah, I think it's what Toko says.
The culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden
What the heck
away.
is it?
Shoot!
What is it?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Maybe it's this one?
And that's when
On
the first
here?
blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Oh my god, that took forever. What? The sheath? We were talking about the sword though.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Oh, so now you're gonna tell me that.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. There's a gash
Oh.
in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Ew.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
I feel you there, Mondo.
The sword was used first. There wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the
I get
sheath
it.
first.
I got it.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the
It was
one who
Sayaka.
attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in.
No.
Found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
It was Sayaka's knife.
Took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
She took the knife.
Because
She had
never
it.
held the sword at all.
Yeah, her
There's a
hands.
certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The glitter. The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would you have to use to touch it? Her palms. To grab the sword.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Owie, we've been over this.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Why would she do that?
Sorry.
She's being
but I don't
attacked.
think so.
That's just stupid.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yeah.
No, that's not it at all.
Don't lie, Makoto. You know she's ugly. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off their hands because of a certain regulation. Oh, the water! The water was off at night, yeah.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Girl.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
These people are crazy.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
It was Sayaka. Yeah, Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
She was pretty crazy in the last few episodes.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Was she trying to frame Makoto? Because switching the rooms, and if she attacked someone, was she trying to put the blame on Makoto? Was she using us this whole time?
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who
Yeah.
suggested you two switch rooms. Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could...
Yeah, that's what I said.
That is a possibility, is it not?
That's what I was thinking.
Wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
So she was targeting us.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
I really don't like Toko.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish
There's a
you
time limit.
just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is this really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Yeah, there is behind her. There's the name. I like the spinnies. I like the spinny. Yeah, her dying message. That's what I was
It's
saying.
easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
I don't know. I think you did it. I think it was Leon because of this dying message. It literally says his name.
there still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you
Dining?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 110.
That is an N.
Written in her own blood.
You can't be
There
that
must
stupid.
Be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
That is obviously Leon.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote
Yeah,
it?
she had the bloody finger. There's no question Sayaka wrote it because of the left index finger. She went like
The left
this.
index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
That's a good
Hey,
question.
Hero, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
I told you this.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. How do I do that? Oh. Where is he? You. Stinky. Yeah. I told him it was you.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
I was telling you this from the beginning, Makoto.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
You look suspicious.
No, it's not random at all.
Oh,
she
so
wrote that message on the wall
this.
behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
That's hard.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Makoto.
The ball.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of.
The evidence he tried to get rid of. The one thing I found in the ground next to the incinerator. The shirt. Where it at? Yeah.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here.
That's a jacket.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible of. How? Yeah. With the crystal ball.
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
So Hifumi?
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. I kind of like this, actually. This little shooting the bullets. Yeah, the crystal ball. Okay.
the key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yeah.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
I'm gonna wait a bit.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
Nope, the buttons. The buttons. I like the music. I'm bouncing.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was to throw it.
I got it!
Like a baseball.
Simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the...
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was turned off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Yeah, they would have picked up that scrap.
The shards of broken glass.
Yeah,
the
that too.
incinerator left running. The piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator
Chihiro.
has to be at least 30 feet.
Are you
right?
dumb? They are literally a baseball player.
Pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Chihiro, I'm gonna smack you.
That's right.
Oh
There's
my
no
god.
way. It'd be impossible.
Oh my god.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Well, you sound desperate.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit
You're
it?
defensive.
Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Okay, closing argument. Summary of the case. Oh, in a comic book form? Missing pieces? Okay. Oh. Start. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so the first one. That's not what I want. How do I... Oh. Let's see. What is this one? Would this not be like nameplates? Yeah. They'd come to our door. And then... Sayaka would grab the knife. And then they'd grab the sword. And they'd break her wrist. This? Because then she runs into the bathroom. No, wait, I'm missing one because of this. Right? She has a knife, but here she drops it. Maybe that one isn't used. I don't know. I'll come back to that one. What is this one? They have to break the door. Yeah, they break the door. And then here, what do they do? I'll come back to that. Okay, they stab her here, so then that needs to go there. Or maybe this one's here. Where's the name? Okay, this one's the name. Yeah, because they stabbed her. Okay. And then here, no, it's crystal ball. Crystal ball. And then it's the shirt. No, the shirt goes here. Here. Okay. Reenact.
Killer is you. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Okay. Are you not gonna play?
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Oh! What? Oh my god. Okay, so then this should have been here.
Here's exactly what happened.
What is that then? Okay. She's trying to get them with the knife. That's the one I used, didn't I? What the heck would it be then? Maybe this one's here? And then maybe this one is her dropping the knife?
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay. What the heck? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. What would this one be then? If she doesn't drop the knife? Defense with the sword?
The killer is you.
Okay. I got it.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
The art looks so creepy.
All her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
It's so creepy.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
We just provided you the evidence.
No evidence. It's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What? The evidence? Bullet time battle? Okay, they don't want to hear what I have to say. Bullet time, okay. Destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What? Match your button presses with a tempo marker? Was it shift? Oh. I'm a little confused. I don't know what they just asked me to do. I don't understand what they want me to do, so
When the killer removed the screws from the
we're just gonna have to do it.
They didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They use something to remove the screws.
To
The
acknowledge
toolkit.
it. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Oh my
stupid,
god.
Stupid, stupid.
You're so guilty. Indisputable evidence. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this on my own. Do I hit space?
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Oh.
Not a chance.
Okay, mouse.
Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
I'm missing.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
This hurts my eyes. Bro. I don't know how to do this. What the heck?
I refuse to give up.
I don't know how to do this. What am I supposed to do? I'm so confused by this game. Okay. No. Just let me do it again. Okay. Okay. Tempo. I guess I have to keep with tempo. I am not good at tempo games.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I'm focused.
Wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not
I don't
a
like
chance.
this.
You lie.
Bink, 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 bink.
Not a chance.
Oh, I messed up.
Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
Oh my god, I don't like this.
Where's your proof?
How the heck do I do this?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
I got it. I got it. Okay, I get it.
Where's your proof?
Oh, I got it. My heart's beating so fast. Oh my god, I got it finally. That took forever to learn.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Oh my god, my heart's actually pounding. So what you have to do there is you have to use your mouse buttons and you have to click with like to get the statements and then you have to like keep up with tempo. Oh my god, that's so hard.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Oh, they got him.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
We got him. Oh, creepy. Pretty creepy.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh. Oh, I'm not gonna do good on this last part. Oh, C. Let's look at an A, though. 75, okay.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
I'm not excited.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuma vote. It's Leon. Boom, boom, boom. I like that it's like a slot machine. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case was the one that killed Sayaka. Was none other than Leon Kawata. Okay, we get it. You're in shock.
Hey, hold on.
Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first. Dude, you could have ran away. You could have pleaded, like, self-defense, but instead, like, when she went to the bathroom, you could have went back to your room. But instead, you went in and tried to break the door down and then killed her. It's not self-defense. One wrong step, and then you'd be standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky.
That's all.
That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with that... What? Because if we came up with that with what really is the truth. I can read, I promise. When the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. It probably drove her to, yeah, kill. Try to kill. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now that we're trapped in here with no way out, they're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka... I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Don't do that, Makoto. But...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. That was a close one. I thought sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the black-gunned Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Oh, he's crying now.
Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. No, you could have walked away.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Celeste. Clap it up for Celeste. When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
Exactly, Celeste. Thank you. You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting anymore. We shouldn't be fighting against the one who put us in the situation, the mastermind. Did you just awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's what people with the sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. It's just that kind of justice that is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
Thrills, chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
The ultimate baseball star, Leon Kawada.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh no. Oh no. Boink! It's been found guilty for the time for the punishment. Oh, this is creepy. I don't like his face. Oh, this is like hauntingly creepy. Oh, they got him by the neck. Oh my god, they're dragging him by a chain around his neck. It's like a baseball pitcher thing. Oh my god, a baseball shooty thingy? I don't know what it's called. I never played baseball. The 1,000 blows. They're shooting him with baseballs? Oh my god. All over the body. That's gotta be awful. That would break so many bones. That'd be breaking more than just your bones, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. I mean, you get what you get. You killed Sayaka. You could have ran away. You didn't. You get what you get. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. What we saw. That was the face of true despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme.
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't
take it.
Are they gonna talk for me? Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is to swear to cut ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But it's only right. But it's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Bro's crazy.
Damn you!
Why the heck are you doing all this evil crap to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm sort of dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
What?
Or in that case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well,
So, why are you putting up why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't really make sense. It's like you're trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying quite okay. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your booty into the ground. You must really hate me that much, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? What happened because more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this place is insane. You're trapped here, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries at the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll be thinking, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning behind what's the meaning in there. Just like before.
thrills, chills, kills.
That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you said everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka was betrayed me myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That fact you can never change. But even till the end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could have known that. Only Sayaka would have known for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the death of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest of smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Oh, I just had pretty good intuition. Oh, that's a Sayaka thing. That was kind of cute. Chapter 1, To Survive. The end. Ooh, 12. Oh my god, we lost 3 people in this first chapter. To be continued. Okay, so that was the first murder and case solved in Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, it looks like we're probably going to be starting the same thing since this is a killing game, but let me know down below in the comments, did you guess the killer right? I think I surely did. I kind of guessed it. I feel like the first cases are always going to be pretty easy, and then I definitely do think that they will work themselves up to be harder. But can we just talk about that last minigame for a second? That was so hard. I could not figure it out. I had to look up a YouTube tutorial because like you have to do 2 clickies at the same time, and like I'm too dumb for that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!